Hi everybody, how you doing today? My name is Jacoby Allen.
My name is Brent Gaddis.
And today we're coming to you from STEMforce, and we're going to make a solar oven. This is going to be one of our many web series we're going to be doing for you guys in quarantine to get you guys involved in STEM.
Yeah, so today we're going to build a solar oven just using common items you can find in your house or in convenience stores or easily get at a grocery store. So all we have right here is we have just a cardboard box. This is just what we had around the house. We have plastic wrap. We have foil. You need something like a Sharpie or a pen, something you can write with, doesn't matter. Some type of measuring tool or something you can draw a straight line with. We have a meter stick. You can use a ruler. If you have a box cutter, you can use a box cutter. If not, scissors work just fine. And then you need some type of tape, either Scotch tape, packing tape, whatever kind of tape you have access to. And then all you need is just something to cook. So today we're going to be roasting some bananas. And let's get to it. Okay, so to start out, we need to mark our lines. So you're going to need your ruler or meter stick and a marker. So we got a Sharpie. And basically you want to outline the part that's going to be reflected with the sun. So you only want to mark 3 sides so you can cut, so you can flip it up like a door. You don't want to cut the whole square out. So for us, we're doing 18 inches long and 12 inches wide. That's arbitrary. You can make it however big or small you want, but that's just the dimensions we're doing. So after you draw the lines, take your box cutter or scissors. Since we have a box cutter, I'm going to use that. And all you want to do is start cutting along the line you just drew.
Cardboard's a little tough here.
Not too bad. I'm just trying to make sure it's straight as much as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect. Alright. So after you do that, all you want to do is from the inside kind of pop it up and flip it up. So this is the part we're going to use to basically reflect the sun. So the next step you want to do is take this big part that you just flipped up, and on the inside we're going to put the foil. So this is going to be the part that actually reflects the sun and cooks your food. So we want to take the foil and just get a generous amount that's going to cover the area. That should be about good, because Jacoby's expert. And all you want to do is either tape it or glue it.
Get the tape, I got you, buddy.
You have someone to help you on this part, that would be probably a good idea.
Yep, it's good to have somebody to hold it while you're taping it down, otherwise it might fly off.
You can also fold it over, and that'll help a little bit with trying to get it to stay. Got that side, and we'll take the other side real quick. You just want to make sure it's going to stay on there. If it takes 2 strips of tape or 3, doesn't really matter. You want to make sure it doesn't fall off, so you can cook your food properly. Alright, so now the next step we want to do is take our plastic wrap or saran wrap and basically lay it over the hole we just made.
So, like a small film.
Yeah, so you basically want to make a window to basically see your food. So we're making an oven window with our saran wrap. So kind of similar to the foil, you want to take your saran wrap, Jacoby can help me here.
My bad. Okay. Saran is kind of tricky.
Yeah, and you might have to do 2 layers, depending on how big you make it. So you're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use my scissors here since we took it out the box. All right. So you wanna lay it across here, and kind of make it somewhat tight to kind of create a seal for your oven. And then again, you just kind of want to tape it down, kind of like what we just did with the foil.
Again, we recommend to have a partner because this is very flimsy.
You could do it by yourself. It's just going to be, it might take you a little longer. It might not turn out as well.
Especially if you're in a rush to eat, I would definitely tell you to get a partner.
Yeah. If you don't want this to take a long time, definitely have, multiple friends help you with this.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to repeat the same process for one more roll, since ours is kind of a big area. Have Jacoby help me again.
Got you.
And it doesn't hurt anything to have more than 1 layer of saran wrap on this. All it's going to do is just create more of, it's going to insulate more of the heat and keep it warmer for longer.
Might need that piece over here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I like that.
Let's get the other side.
All right, it's looking good, man. This is a nice looking oven. I'm liking this. Okay, that's tight.
All right. And a good way to test is just kind of give it a little bounce, just to make sure it's kind of tight and has a little bit of tension. If you want, you can also tape down this level here if you really want to be really, really want to make sure you get that insulated feel with your oven.
Take that down,
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that just to kind of show you guys how that works.
Go across.
Yeah, we're just going to go across a little bit.
Yeah, 1 more piece over there.
Yeah, I'm about to go 1 piece.
There we go. I'll put it right here because that's a hole, so it's not gonna flip over. Yes. All right, there we go.
All right.
Okay, this is looking nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that'll hold it down. But obviously, when you close the box, this will move up anyway. So it's optional. You could do it if you want. You don't have to. But like I said, it'll last longer if you do it that way. So we got our foil, we got our saran wrap. Now we just need to do the actual inside of the oven. So you can do multiple things with this. You can use foil like what we're using. If you have black construction paper, that actually works very well also because black absorbs heat. So kind of up to you, but this is going to be basically what you put your food on to cook it. So we're going to use foil because we have foil.
Here comes the chicken part. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put about this much. I'm gonna lay it in here. It's okay, it might be folded over a little bit. And we're just gonna lay it down here so that way it traps in the heat. The whole purpose of this is trapping in the heat so it cooks whatever you put in there. And I'll add 1 more layer at the bottom just to make sure we get it nice and good. Okay, thank you. There we go.
And again, we are making a fairly large one, so if you're making a small one, this will obviously take less foil and less saran wrap and things like that. So after you do that, you can kind of check your oven. So
Close it up.
you can close it up and kind of see
Oh, I
what.
think this.
The next one? That's right.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Like that.
In here.
There we go.
This is gonna go in. Use the decide to a complicated box to make it more interesting. So this is what your oven will look like. So at this point, all you need to do is possibly you can either use your ruler stick or a pencil or whatever you have to basically hold your oven up, your oven door up. So really, all you need to do is add the food and then just make sure that the sun is reflecting onto your food. Outside of that, you're ready to cook your food.
Time to eat. All right, so we got the oven built, and now we're going to cook it. So my partner here, Brent, he's gonna take these bananas, put a little bit of seasoning on them. You know, you can choose to or not put some on, but we want to give it a little flavor. We put a little bit of the olive oil on it so that way it helps it cook a little easier. So you can either add another piece of foil or you can put it strictly directly on this foil. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's gonna cook it. So I'm gonna put that in here. You can come up if you want to get that picture. Yeah, get all of those bananas. Nice chips. All right. Apart. Break them apart a little bit. Let them get, you know, some space so that way it'll cook. All right, looking good, looking good. Spread them out a little bit.
Stick together. All right.
All right.
Should be about good.
Okay, and now we're gonna close it back up. Hope you guys are ready to eat. It's gonna taste great. Okay, and now the last step is getting this to reflect on here. And you might need to get another little piece of another contraption to hold it, or if it's not too hot for you, you can just hold it yourself, however you please.